Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Well, guys, Asad Yaqub here. Students often complain in listening. Multiple choice questions are the toughest ones, and I'm here to crack multiple choice questions for you. If you watch this video till the end, you will be crystal clear about multiple choice questions. Okay? So let's make a start. Becoming a volunteer for ACE. ACE can be the name of the company or organization, and how to become a volunteer. What does it mean? It means their requirement for volunteering. Like if you want to become a volunteer, what are their requirements? Question number 11. Why does the speaker apologize? Why is reason? And speaker apologizes. What's the reason? And subject of this multiple choice question is seats. So why does the speaker apologize about seats? What's wrong with the seats that the speaker apologizes? Too small. If he apologizes that seats are too small, option A will be the right answer. Not enough. If he says we have 100 seats and there are 150 people, 50 people are standing, I'm sorry about that, then it is B. And some of them goes back to seats. Very close together. So seats very close together. Now there are three reasons. Out of three reasons, one will be the right reason why speaker apologizes about the seats. Now please listen, and when I play the audio, they will discuss all three options. They may discuss them in any order. Not A, B, C. It can be B, C, C, B, A, B, A, C, or any order. Okay? Now please listen and then decide what's the right answer.
Part 2. You will hear a woman speaking to a group of people who are interested in becoming volunteers for an organisation called ACE.
Good evening, everyone. Let me start by welcoming you all to this talk and thanking you for taking the time to consider joining ACE Voluntary Organisation. ACE offers support to people and services in the local area, and we're now looking for more volunteers to help us do this. By the way, I hope you're all comfortable. We have brought in extra seats so that no one has to stand, but it does mean that the people at the back of the room may be a bit squashed. We'll only be here for about half an hour, so hopefully that's okay.
Okay, have you noticed that? Seats too small, too large, they did not discuss this option. And for not enough of them, she said, we have arranged some extra seats. So not enough seats? No, because they arranged extra seats. And then she said, it means like some of you are a bit squashed. Now some of you are a bit squashed means seats are very close together. C will be the right answer. And have you noticed I eliminated option B? There was no information on option A, and C will be the right answer. Please listen to it again and make sure why C is the right answer, why B is wrong, and why A is not even there.
Part 2. You will hear a woman speaking to a group of people who are interested in becoming volunteers for an organisation called ACE.
Good evening, everyone. Let me start by welcoming you all to this talk and thanking you for taking the time to consider joining ACE Voluntary Organisation. ACE offers support to people and services in the local area, and we're now looking for more volunteers to help us do this. By the way, I hope you're all comfortable. We have brought in extra seats so that no one has to stand, but it does mean that the people at the back of the room may be a bit squashed. We'll only be here for about half...
People at the back of the room will be a bit squashed. People will be squashed means they're very close together. Now, question number 12. What does the speaker say about the age of volunteers? Now, the subject of this multiple choice question is age of volunteers. Okay? Option A, less important. If we say regardless of age, age doesn't matter, we don't consider age, it's option E. Option A, age of volunteers is less important. young volunteers are less reliable. If she says young volunteers are less reliable, means they run away. Okay? They promise to volunteer and then they run away, then it is option B. And most volunteers are about 60 years. Now, this is the age bracket. If most volunteers are about 60 years, C will be the right answer. Okay. Now, subject of the multiple choice is age, and we are going to see how do they eliminate two options and how to find the right answer. Please focus the audio.
One of the first questions we're often asked is how old you need to be to volunteer. Well, you can be as young as 16 or you can be 60 or over. It all depends on what type of voluntary work you want to do. Other considerations, such as reliability, are crucial in voluntary work, and age isn't related to these in our experience.
Okay. Now, have you noticed one thing? They actually denied option C and option B. Right? And for reliability, she said age isn't important. So what does it mean? It means age is less important than other factors. Please focus again.
One of the first questions we're often asked is how old you need to be to volunteer. Well, you can be as young as 16 or you can be 60 or over.
Okay, you can be as young as 16 or you could be 60 or over. But she didn't mention most volunteers are about 60. About 60 means that's the average age. She didn't say anything. So C is not the right answer.
It all depends on what type of voluntary work you want to do. Other considerations, such as reliability, are crucial in voluntary work, and age isn't related to these.
Okay, reliability is crucial and age isn't related to these. It means young volunteers are less reliable than older ones. She said age isn't related to these. So even B is wrong option. When C is wrong, when B is wrong, option A, age of volunteers is less important. That's what she said. So A will be the right answer for question number 12. Now let's go on. Question number 13. What does speaker say about training? So this time the subject of this multiple choice question is training. Whatever she says. Option A, continuous, means training is continuous. Conducted by a manager, it means training is conducted by a manager. And training takes place online, right? Now, is it continuous, conducted by a manager, or it is online? Let's see.
Another question we get asked relates to training. Well, there's plenty of that, and it's all face-to-face. What's more, training doesn't end when you start working for us. It takes place before, during, and after periods of work. Often, it's run by other experienced volunteers, as managers tend to prefer to get on with other things.
Notice that, huh? Okay. See, this is the best technique, I'm telling you. And if you're enjoying this video, you must comment and do let me know so that I could make more videos for you. Please listen to it again.
Another question we get asked relates to training. Well, there's plenty of that, and it's all face-to-face.
There is plenty of that and it's all face-to-face. Online? No. She said it's all face-to-face. So C is not the right option. I call this technique elimination.
What's more, training doesn't end when you...
Okay, training doesn't end. It is continuous. Training doesn't end. A is the right answer.
...start working for us. It takes place before, during, and after...
It takes place before, during, after. Before, during, after doesn't end. It means it is continuous.
It's run by other experienced volunteers.
It's run by other experienced volunteers. Conducted by a manager? No. Conducted by other experienced volunteers. So B is wrong. C is wrong. Correct answer is option A. Okay, so this is what I call elimination technique, and for multiple choice questions, elimination technique is going to help you a lot. Video hasn't ended yet. Now we are going to learn how to deal with our double multiple choice question. Okay? Questions 14 and 15. Choose two letters. Which two issues? Now, subject is two issues. Does the speaker ask the audience to consider before they apply for volunteer, before they apply to be volunteers? So, two issues audience should consider before they apply for becoming a volunteer. Option A, financial situation, whether they are rich, poor, and all that. Level of commitment. Level of commitment means their level of dedication. Work experience, if they have any experience in volunteering already or not. Their ambition. Ambition means like they want to do it. They have a desire to do it, okay? It is their aim to do it. And their availability, like whether they are available on weekends or anything like that. So two issues audience should consider before they apply to become volunteer. Now, what are two issues? Again, there are 5 issues. They will discuss all 5 issues. 3 issues will be denied. I mean, they will say they are not important. But 2 issues which audience should consider. All right, what they should not consider will not be the answer. What they need to consider, that will be the answer. Okay, now let's see. I play the audio.
Now, I would ask you to consider a couple of important issues before you decide to apply for voluntary work. We don't worry about why you want to be a volunteer. People have many different reasons that range from getting work experience to just doing something they've always wanted to do. But it is critical that you have enough hours in the day for whatever role we agree is suitable for you. If being a volunteer becomes stressful, then it's best not to do it at all. You may think that your income is important, but we don't ask about that. It's up to you to decide if you can work without earning money. What we value is dedication. Some of our most loyal volunteers earn very little themselves, but still give their full energy to the work they do with us.
Okay, have you noticed? Well, I had this problem as well, okay? So I became more emotional. Anyways, now I've actually done this thing, so it means these are not the answers. Correct answer is option E, and the second correct answer is option B. I'm sorry, I'm using pen. In actual exams, you are not allowed to use the pen, okay? Anyways, I'm playing it again. Please focus.
Now, I would ask you to consider a couple of important issues before you decide to apply for voluntary work. We don't worry about why you want to be a volunteer. People have many different reasons.
Okay, we don't worry about why you want to become volunteer, means ambition. And she said we don't worry. So ambition is not a problem, right? We don't worry why you want to become a volunteer. So D is wrong.
Range from getting work experience to just doing something they've always wanted to do.
Okay, so their work experience, people do volunteering to get work experience. But work experience is not the issue. See that? I mean, she connected work experience with ambition. Like people do it to gain some work experience. So C is not the right answer. Now?
But it is critical that you...
But it is critical. See that? But it is critical. What is critical?
But it is critical that you have enough hours in the day.
That you have enough hours in the day. Enough hours in the day means your availability. It is critical that you have enough hours in the day. That is your availability. First correct answer.
For whatever role we agree is suitable for you. If being a volunteer becomes stressful, then it's best not to do it at all. You may think that your income is important, but we don't ask about that.
You may think that your income is important. Income means financial situation, but we don't ask about that. We don't ask about that means we do not consider that. See that? Elimination is the best way to deal with multiple choice questions. A is not the right answer.
It's up to you to decide if you can work without earning money. What we value is dedication.
What we value is dedication, and dedication is level of commitment. What we value, it is crucial. it is crucial, what we value, right? So answers came with that, okay? So one correct answer is E and second correct answer is B. And by the way, if you are taking paper delivered IELTS and you want to write your answers, you will write like 14B, 15E. But if you write 14E, 15B, even then your answer is correct. Okay? Like this, you can write your answer. So guys, in multiple choice questions, the best technique is elimination. You can see all the crosses here. If you eliminate the wrong choices, you will find the right answer. And in multiple choice questions, they check your ability to eliminate the wrong option and find the right option. All the best. I also teach IELTS online all over the world and in campus in Lahore. If you wish to be the part of my online in-campus IELTS classes, we offer IELTS test booking service in Pakistan. We offer IELTS study plans before IELTS exam for your preparation. So if you want to get any of these services, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub truly wishes you best of luck. Take care. Allah Hafiz.